What's going on, guys? Surprise! How y'all doing? Have I seen brand new day the trailer? Nah, I haven't been as invested in Marvel movies as much lately, but I know there's a new Spider-Man movie coming out for the summer, so that means new uniform for Spider-Man. And the Spider-Man movies are usually not bad, right? So I might check that one out. If I am gonna watch it, I'd rather go in blind without any trailer stuff. So I'll probably still not watch the trailer. Mephisto, nasty work. Nasty work. Your future is death. Do you think this year is 11k crystals on the Annie? I wouldn't set that as the expectation, but it would be nice. It would be nice. But I wouldn't set that as the expectation because those are lofty expectations. What's good, Nick? How you been, bro? This live is so random. Gotta keep y'all on your toes. Gonna be an 11-day check-in. Don't spend it all in one place. What's up, free to play? To be honest, I'd rather 11k tier 4 materials, but that's just me. But I could use the crystals because I'd like to finish up my... come on, he ran away. My PvP deck this go around. I got distracted last time with the new comic card, and I'm sure they'll try to distract me with something else. Whether it be tier 5 or not. What up, guys? What's up, Ed? Rock is a little off. You know what I'm really excited for? Season 2 of X-Men 97. Because I'm still salty that Nightcrawler never got anything. I'm still salty about that. And every time I use him as a striker, it reminds me that he got nothing. Why does everyone use Rescue and Wolverine in TBA? It's because of her leadership and her uniform. So it's a good combination for Wolverine, who's already really tanky. Where is Rescue? You're even now seeing that team used in AC. So it's this: when his HP, Wolverine that is, drops below 99%, she gives him a shield for 50% of his already really high HP. And then her uniform bonus also give 25% more base HP and 25% recovery rate, which recovery rate increases the amount that you heal for when you heal. So it's not a useless stat line. So 25% more HP on his base makes it so that the 50% shield that she gives from her leadership is a bigger leadership. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually really good. But with Strife and Maddie now, you're going to slowly see that team fade away. You're going to start seeing people put Strife and Wolverine together, or Maddie and Wolverine together. It's going to basically destroy the value of the rescue team. Bunch of nerds. I'm waiting for them to do the discount so I can get past this stage. I don't want to pay 500 because I'm cheap. And unfortunately, my Venom is not strong enough to beat this in 150 seconds. Sad times. I wonder how many. They're probably going to squeeze in as many as they can because that's going to be a big money update. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the tier 5 update. Free to play, the rescue team is going to slowly plummet in value. I would say as a free to play, you should invest in Strife because you won't have Maddie, and that's a really good substitute for Maddie. Maddie is still, in my opinion, better than Strife. But Strife is really good. One of the reasons why I personally think she's better is because after she triggers her immortality, she's still alive. You know? Whereas Strife, he's guaranteed to die. So there's no question that she's better because of that. That doesn't stand for all characters with immortality, obviously, but let's get myself killed. Okay, good. I just think in the case of them two, yeah, I would give her the edge because of that. And also Maddie can counter Null sometimes, not all times. That sucks. Wow, that radius was crazy. Y'all see that? The dinosaur was actually hitting Thanos even though he was so far out of range. Favorite one of Thanos' summons because it's the easiest to deal with. Alright, let me get off one more tier 3 rotation. He's gonna summon these guys again. No? Yeah. I'm not gonna waste my tier 3 there. Hi, sweet thumbs. Oh, I just got myself killed. Oh, never mind. I live! I live! That was so dangerous. I can't tell you how many times I've died right there. It's a lot. Like 21 said. A lot. Yeah, you gotta watch out. Oh, gotta bail. Bail. Nice. We got 2 more of these. I guess we can use Doctor Strange. It's a strange time. It's actually crazy to see the difference in damage between Mephisto and Doctor Strange. It makes Doctor Strange look so weak. Coming to the top? What is he doing? He's just gonna stand down there? Oh, of course he does that and waste my tier 3. Oh, of course he did. Any prediction on who the first tier 5 is gonna be? Or what tier 5 is gonna be? Oh. If I had to guess, it's gonna be gated around elite gear being at 200 for sure. Right? So all of the people, like myself, who have no characters at elite gear 200, we're gonna be cooked. But they will make it so that it's easier to get elite gear materials. And then from there, the easiest way they could actually do the tier 5 system while doing literally no work, I'll show you guys after this. It's already in the game and they wouldn't have to do any work at all. Now, it means some characters will get absolutely shafted for now, but others will have godlike superiority. And I'll show you. I've been thinking about it for a long time. And I've mentioned this before. They've never done anything to this system. So it only makes sense that they go back and do something with it. It's already there. Now, will they do it? Who knows? But it's a really easy way for them to make more money without doing any work. I guess they would have to do a little bit of work. But the foundation of it is already in the game. And at some point they're gonna have to touch it. Well, they don't have to. They don't have to do anything, right? But Captain America first tier 5? Probably, but Captain America is not technically in Doomsday, but Cap is always the first one to get this kind of stuff, right? So, let me show you guys. Pretty much, my whole thing is this. 4-star passives. They've been in the game since, what, the inception of the game? And you've never been able to level them up. They're still at level 1. Whereas now we have regular skills that can get to level 10. You know what I'm saying? These passives can't be leveled up. The whole tier 5 thing could literally hinge on you being able to level up one or both of these passives for the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? No, it means some characters would get absolutely shafted. Because people like Crystal, their 4-star passive is really, really bad. And then you look at other characters whose 4-star passive make them revive and all that shit. So for characters who get revived from their 4-star passive, one of two things could happen. They could revive with more HP from you leveling it up, or it could bring the cooldown for them reviving down, right? And then other characters who get like stat buffs from their 4-star passive, again, it could increase the healing, increase the amount of damage reduction, increase the amount of damage they do, or it could bring the cooldown time down. Stuff like this, right? Because it's simple. It's already in the game. It doesn't really require that much work. They could just play around with the percentages. It would be crazy for support passive as well, yeah. Right? Because if you think about it, all of the other skills can currently be leveled up, right? When you're at tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3, your skills can go to 6. When you get access to tier 4, they can go to 10. So what's the idea of never being able to level up these skills? You know? Even if they could only go to 6 for now and then later on go to 10. Also, they could make it so that, but then again, awaken awaken skills can be leveled up to 6. Tier 3 skills can't be leveled up. You know? So there's, I don't know if they'd want to touch the ultimate skills for now, because then they would have to make it so that awaken skills can get to a higher level. Or actually, you know what they could do? Make it so that tier 3 skills can go to level 10 now, and then just make it so that awaken skills can also go to level 10 since they can already go to level 6. And that way all of the active skills will be able to go to level 10. You know what I'm saying? And then they would still have the passive thing for a future update. Awaken skills getting to level 10, reducing their base cooldown from well, the base cooldown is at 60 with your thing with your cards and stuff. It goes down to 30, and then you could further reduce that to like 15 seconds if it's at level 10, while also increasing some of the stat buffs. And I was like, that would be good. Awakened characters would actually finally be on the map. You know? That's what I think. So, one of two things. Make it so that the ultimate skills can be leveled up, tier 3s and awakened skills, or make it so that the passives can be leveled up. The systems are already in the game. It wouldn't require a crazy amount of work. And all they would have to do to ensure that they make money from this is just gate it behind. You have to get your elite gear to 200 to start being able to level up those. You know, technically, that wouldn't be tier 5, but whatever. That's what I think. I'm not expecting anything crazy from tier 5, but we'll see. Ultimate skills leveling up would be the nicest thing to do. Yeah. That and the passives, because the passives would be crazy for some of the supports, bro. Guess we gotta do like a low one. Is Mighty Calm working good on Crystal? Well, I got 13 million with her in ABL. So I would say yeah. I would definitely recommend the Mighty Comp over Rage for sure. I had no issues with it. Gotta get myself killed on such an easy stage. It's crazy. Comp is a better in Mighty or Brilliant, not in Normal. Well, that's every CTP, right? But Normal Comp is not very good. That's a wrap. What's up, Alonzo? This stream took you by surprise? It took many people by surprise. It wasn't scheduled. Do I have any more GBR runs to do? By the way, if you're on my friends list and you see me spamming Galactus, it's realistically. Let me show you guys. It's because I'm trying to finish these gun things. So all I'm doing these days is just Galactus. No one wants to join when I send them invites. So I'm here waiting ages. But yeah. Codename Agent who? Danger, goddammit. Buff Crystal? She's not that bad actually. She's not that bad. Would I take a little bit more damage? Hell yeah. Would I take a better 4-star passive for her? Hell yeah. Would I take her getting guaranteed critical raid so she can actually work with Rage? What if tier 5 is just a way to unlock dual CTP slots? Nah, they won't do that. Alliance battle scores going up again. Wait, they made a post on the forums? Or are you just guessing because of tier 5? Oh yeah, those taser guns are super rare. But I would say rarer than CTP drops because I've only gotten a few CTPs and I've gotten a few guns already. Oh yeah, with tier 5 then yeah, they'll definitely increase the cap for a lot of these. Speaking of, I gotta do this as well. Should I use Storm or should I use Mephisto? I know most people use Storm, but I like to use Mephisto. I like to mix it up. They should change the Inhuman Day's name to Seasonal Day? Don't kill me. Alex believes Crystal is bugged. What do you think? Why does he think that? Mine didn't feel bugged. I made a video a couple hours ago and she feels fine. I didn't even have anything crazy on her. Right? No artifact, just a regular, well, not a regular, but just a mighty comp. Mythic uniform, no Odin's blessings. She was able to get 13 mil. Satana and Ghost Panther for Mephisto. I usually use Valkyrie actually. Is there what's the cap for elemental damage actually? Is it 200%? I usually just do this. Why is it on search? Fat fingers. Yeah, this is what I usually use. He only got 11 on Rage and almost 11 on Comp. He said he didn't proc. That's not what I thought. Well, that's not what I had, but that's a big difference. I don't know what his setup is like and what he did, but yeah, I cruised my way to 13 mil quite easily. I got a different update than everybody else. Don't kill me. Satana lead is better. Satana lead is better than Valkyrie. I got, what is this? That's 55 plus her artifact. Right. Keep in mind, I still get 30% of Mephisto. Can you compare between Strife old uniform and new uniform? Because I'm low on crystals and I don't want to lose the uni. If the new uniform is a huge improvement in PvP and PvP, I'll buy it or else I'll pass. PvE, he's okay for world boss. He's not that great for ABX ABL if that's what you're gonna try. And as for PvP, it's a big difference. The immortality makes a big difference, bro. Also, are you free to play? Diva? What y'all think? Y'all think I should use Satana? Yeah, 35. That's 105. Alright, plus her artifact. Use hacks. Use everyone at once. Alright, man. Fine. We'll use Satana just for y'all. I don't care. I'm still going to get to at least stage 32. This music is before they start all the noise in the background. Gets you in the zone. Hearing Loki laugh in the background is funny. When I hear this music, I imagine for some reason a Scottish guy with a bagpipe. I don't know why. Am I tripping? Just wearing a kilt, just rocking out. At least for part of it, anyway. Oh, damn it, man. That sucks. Usually I'm able to get to 30 before any of them trigger on me. But it's okay, whatever. Not 30 mil, but stage 30. He about to get there again on me. Nah. Nah. I could have kept attacking. Lost a lot of time there. Whatever. Got all the rewards already, so at this point we just doing it for funsies. My least favorite one to get triggered is Ultron. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna stay far away from this guy. No! No! Mr. Ultron! Oh no, I'm gonna get hit. Oh wow, what the hell? Oh, the worst possible thing that could have happened. Y'all see that? My freaking hand hit the 2. And I de-transformed. I'm so sad. Tragic. I'm not rerunning it though. I was literally just thinking about that. That the run could be ruined by me accidentally hitting the second skill. Tragic. 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 A true pro will press the 2 all the time and suffer. Yeah. Is Silver Surfer worth tier 4ing? Only if you care about like AC and Otherworld battle. He's lost a lot of value. Yeah, he's lost a lot of value. He's moving down the totem pole. He's still good. He's still in the top 10. If you have people like Kang, Sentry, Maddie, Wolverine, Null, you know, would I say Silver Surfer is better than Strife? That's a good question. That is a good question, actually. Cheaper to get access to. Way cheaper. Nah, Carnage is falling off. If Wolverine is getting pressed, Carnage is done. Carnage is done. Carnage is under Wolverine. And if Wolverine can be pressed, Carnage is done. 114. I see you, Aaron. I see you. I see you. I see you. Carnage is like a free-to-play bands only. Surfer is worth it if you have the other guys and you're just looking for more. To put it in perspective, I got this guy with 20 Odins. I was running him with a Brilliant for a while, and he was just getting bodied so much that I stripped him to a Mighty. And the only place I use him now is Otherworld Battle and AC. Yeah. He used to be good enough to run in TBA. I don't run him anymore. And also, I haven't ran Silver Surfer in quite some time. And this Wolverine team is next up. Once I get a Brilliant for Strife, in case you guys are wondering, I have a Mighty on Strife right now. But when the anniversary rolls around, I'm probably going to pick up a Brilliant Conquest for him. And then he's going to go in that team with Wolverine. So I'll probably put him and Wolverine together. Or I'll work on some other combination. But he's definitely going to get a spot on the team. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, let me do TBA right quick. I gotta open a riff though. Otherworld Battle, I didn't know what. Oh, I gotta do that too. Alright, let's do Otherworld Battle. I forgot to switch my team for like 12 hours, and people were like farming the shit out of me, bro. I don't have Maddie or Strife. I would get one of them. Well, you can't get Maddie's uniform now because it's a seasonal. Well, technically, you could get it for the anniversary, one of them tickets that they're going to be selling. They're going to be selling the ticket packs, so probably could get that. But if I would say if you don't have Strife is too expensive. Yeah, because you got to get Psylocke, and if you get Psylocke, then you got to get her uniform, because having the character not having a uniform for her means she's not gonna be that great. So it's a lot you got to invest in to get access to Strife. I know, but it's the same for Maddie, and both of them are really, really good counters to Wolverine. But I think it's good to have one or the other. Should I remove my Ghost Rider's Rage and make him PvP? I need more PvP characters. I would do that. That's what I did. I don't need more PvE characters unless they add in... This guy needs to buy the Wasp uniform. What is this team, bro? This guy... What is this team? I guess he's just giving out free wins. I'll take them. What's the best CTP for crystals? Crystal. You know, it's because the character's name is the currency. It's like naming your daughter Cash. You know what I'm saying? Or dollar. Anyways, what's I gonna say? Mighty Comp is the best for crystal. Since Wolverine uniform, we got Maddie, Emma, Magic, and Strife. Yet he still just doesn't stop dominating. Oh no, he's in check now. He's been in check for a while. He's still in timeline. He didn't get pushed out. But for like TBA and stuff, oh yeah, Wolverines are a dub now. It's a layup. Easy win. Magic wasn't enough to push him out. Emma wasn't enough. Maddie definitely was enough. And now with Strife, oh yeah. But I think this is good because then in July or June, when they add the new uniform for Spider-Man, maybe Spider-Man will come back and slap up all of these blast characters. Everyone is still using Wolverine, which is fine. No one is using Strife, which means in TBA, I can just keep farming those Wolverine teams, and that's a guaranteed win for me every time. Right? That means one out of the the 3 fights that I need to win, every single time I can guarantee myself that is a win. I'm okay with that. If people want, here's the thing. People have invested a lot into Wolverine, and he's a very, 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 very good counter for Sentry. Right? So people are like iffy about moving away from that counter, and that's cool. Right? But you don't need Strife to do that, right? No. If you have Maddie, you don't need Strife necessarily. But it's more options, right? That's why if you look at my team, I still have Wolverine. Like, for my team setup, I still have Wolverine in there. But I'm telling you, once I get that Brilliant... Well, I guess I technically need 2 Brilliants. Yeah, I need 2. Once I get a Brilliant for Kang and a Brilliant for Strife, I'll probably put my Wolverine on the shelf, or maybe I'll take away his Brilliant. Because my Wolverine, I used to counter Sentry. So if my Kang could become an effective counter for Sentry, then I would no longer need Wolverine. And that would make it so when people attack me, they can't just farm my Wolverine for an easy win. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, every time I go in here and I look at somebody's team and I see a Wolverine, I'm like, okay, that's an easy dub. Who else can I get 2 easy wins against? You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that 4 team. I'm thinking that 4 team is Maddie. So I put Kang there. Let me see. Alright. So I put Kang here. This Wolverine team I'm going to eat with Maddie. And then I'll try the mirror match right here with you and you. And then we do that. No one can counter Sentry. Are you... What are you... Jamal? Jamal. Jamal. Sir. Don't let me call your mama Jamal. Don't make me call your mama Jamal. Don't make me call your mama, eh? Jamal is not wrong. I'm sorry, but didn't that Sentry just get clapped? Best PvP CTP for Strife? I would say there's 2 CTPs that's really, really good for him. The Brilliant Conquest is probably the best for most people. And I would say if you have really, really high defenses on your cards, I'm talking 75% all defense on your cards, and about 100% max HP with 25% pierce and a double HP proc, then you can go greed. So there's a couple boxes that you need to check off if you want to go with a greed for him. You have to have really, really high attack, really, really high defense, and a lot of HP to make up for the defense that you're losing from the Conquest. Because you don't want your immortality to trigger too early. See, he's using Strife. I'm going to stay away from this guy. He knows what's up. He's in the loop. Let me see what's going on with Rich. Rich gang! See, he's using Strife. I'm going to stay away from him. Alright. Is he hiding a Sentry? Is that what he's doing? He hiding Sentry? I like to see the Sentry, so I can plan accordingly. Let me hit a reroll here right quick. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Let me try this one. So Wolverine there. He said we ain't got nothing to lose, so we might as well try. Alright, old and gray, do your thing, bro. Appreciate you for stopping by. Jamal, you still in the chat, my guy? I only have 2 brilliant conquests as well. Jamal, you still in the chat? Because you say nobody can counter Sentry. I just see Sentry losing. Mine got his ass pushed. Pushed all the way in, and I pushed somebody else in. So I see a lot of Sentries getting clapped. I think Jamal's living in an alternate dimension, bro. Is Silver Surfer better than Mephisto for PvP? I don't think so. If you have a PvP build for Mephisto, I don't think so. Because Silver Surfer can't really kill him with Reflect. So we eat that Wolverine there for the guaranteed win at the end. Throw Wolverine at the top there. We leave Sentry and Kang to fight it out. And then we put Kang and Kang to fight it out. And keep in mind, my cards are not done. I'm still missing 3% Pierce. All these guys I'm fighting have 25% Pierce. And I'm down here with a little 22, you know what I'm saying? 22. Little pew pew. Alright, Wolverine, heal up. Lock in. Don't let me down. Is Silver Samurai worth tier 4? It's a good tier 4 to have if you care about PvP, but you don't necessarily need him to be tier 4. I'm gonna lose because my Sentry just didn't hit hard enough. My Wolverine has 20 Odins. Yes, he does. My Wolverine is probably my most well-built character. Damn. This might be a L, guys. This might be a L. This might be a L. Nah. King. Teach her the strength of the Patriot. I'm just joking. Teach her the strength of the patriarchy. I'm just joking. Madeline, show him the strength of the matriarchy. There you go. There you go. Who counters Maddie best in TBA? Kang. My Kang does... Here's the thing. My Kang is running a Mighty, and I win way more often than I lose. And I don't even have the best roll on him, to be honest. I gotta get the Pierce reduction roll and all that. I always just use Kang to go for Maddie. I like to match Null up against Null to see how my Null compares to other Nulls. Can my Null nullify a Null? Can he make him a Null? Or, you know. Let's go. Boom. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm doing me right now, man. And this is what I'm gonna do till it's over. Till it's over. And it's far from over. By the way, my Sentry has a brilliant greed. I need to swap that to a conquest. Null or Ares for PvE, primarily for World Boss. I don't use either one of them guys for World Boss. You would never... Ares is ABX ABL. He's very, very, very good. You know, I'm talking like 20 mil ABX, 16, 17 for me. For ABL for Ares. I don't know if Null with a PvE build can get them type of scores, because I haven't tried it personally. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. We could try this one. It's what I'm gonna do till it's over. Till it's over. I don't know what he's hiding there, but I'm gonna bet on Kang. Yeah, Ares I don't use in World Boss. I don't find him to be that great there. He's not absolutely dog water or anything, but he's not great. Alright, so my Null loss. He has more HP than me, so. Come on. Wake up and put him to sleep. There we go. Come on. Logan. Heal. Logan. There we go. My Logan hasn't failed me yet. And this is why, even though I know when people attack into me, they're getting an easy win off my Wolverine. Because he's so consistent, like his success rate against Sentry is like, I don't want to say 100% because I have seen myself lose before, but it's like 99.99999999999999999999999%. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna pain me to have to get him out of the lineup, and I'm gonna have to get somebody that has like a history of like just making sentries go to sleep. What's my highest stage in Shadowland? I think it's like 270. Is it? No, 263. Sorry. I gotta try harder. Maybe one of these days. Maybe the next Cosmic Core we'll do that. Oh, I gotta do timeline. Now generally I just auto it, but I guess we'll try to get points today. This should be interesting. Show my teams. My teams for what? Why he counters Sentry? Does Sentry have a low physical defense? Nah, it's just that you make your Wolverine so tanky that you're gonna notice in timeline it's a different situation. That rescue team just makes Wolverine really, 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 really hard to kill. You see over here, when Wolverine doesn't have all of those, he dies to a Sentry that doesn't even have. Damn, I got bodied. How did I lose 3% Pierce? Oh, let me show you. So, for PvP, this is the deck I'm using. So I have 22% Pierce on it. Deck 1 has 25% Pierce. Right? This deck is not done because this Spider-Man card needs to be re-rolled. For TBA, so you can choose which deck is being applied to each game mode. And if you see right here, all of the PvP modes is what I use deck 2 for. So I gotta fix up deck 2 and then I'll be able to compete with some of these blubbery boys. But yeah, that Sentry was pretty tanky still. How do you beat the new Sentry? Because I keep losing to it 95% of the time in timeline battle. To be honest, I just autoplay timeline battle. I don't find as much excitement in timeline as I do in TBA. Does a PvP deck really benefit you? Oh yeah, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. Like, the difference is monumental. When you have the double HP proc, trust me. What's the difference? The difference is life or death. Is that serious? It is. It's a long-term project, right? It took me a long time to save the cards, then to get the bit. Like, each step took me about a year. So, getting all of the pieces that I wanted for my PvP deck took me about a year. Because I didn't gamble for the cards. Outside of the Marvel Zombie, I think I picked that one up and in a pack. I didn't gamble per se. Right. Each step took me about a year. So like, if you're planning to make a PvP deck, that's the time frame you should give yourself. About a year. If you want to do it the most cost-effective way, it's about a year to get the pieces. About a year to get them to quality 7. About a year to roll them with the right stars. And then about a year to get the colors and the stars aligned. So, if you set that time frame, you'll probably get it faster. But if you say, "Oh, I want to get this deck done," and like, you're gonna spend so much more money and be so aggravated. That's the time frame you should give yourself. You'll probably get it faster, but set that as your baseline time frame, and then you'll be fine. You'll get it before then. Why do all PvP need a conquest? What's the point of these other CTPs if they're useless? It's not that they're useless. It's just that they're not as useful. You know? It's like cars. You know? What's the point of other cars if the fastest car is the fastest car? I don't know what the fastest car is nowadays, but I'm sure you get the point. They still get you from point A to point B, they're just not as fast. You know? Or not as fuel efficient. You know? Just look at the CTPs like that. The reason why the Conquest is so much better is because it took them decades. I'm sure I could win some of these fights if I actually like played manually, but I just don't care that much. It took them decades to make that CTP, and to make that CTP, they took bits and pieces from multiple CTPs and combined it together. So that's why it's so much better than the other ones. Now they should technically go back and revamp the other CTPs, and maybe they will at some point. But for now, that's just what we got. I gotta open a rift, eh? Gotta try to do some rifts today. I need some more of these. Shadowland chess gamble? I've never done that actually. Great analogy, but it makes other CTPs so weak. Remember when energy was good? Now it's father. I collect so many of those. Yeah. But if you think about it, that's no different than phones or cars, right? When they were the newest, they were the best. And over time, a better version came out, and that which was the best is no longer the best. You know? It's literally just how everything in life works. Do you recommend players to swap Guardians of the Galaxy for a better card? I think Guardians of the Galaxy is probably one of the best cards that you could get. I have it in both of my sets. That and Luna Snow, probably two staple cards. All I hear is there was a time when Transcendence and Patience was the best at some point. I don't think that was there was ever a time when they were the best. To be honest, those were probably exceptions to the rule. Those two CTPs were always at the bottom, unfortunately. I hope the theme for the anniversary is a banger characters, and fun for all of us. So when it comes to the anniversary, what the rewards that they give out are usually really good. But the anniversary update itself could be hit or miss. It's generally either the anniversary update or the next two updates after the anniversary. That makes it so that that little stretch is really good. Because we've had anniversary updates in the past where that update itself in terms of characters and uniforms were not really good. But then the follow-up update was like insane. Were you playing when CTPs were first introduced? Yeah. I've been playing since... So I think I downloaded Future Fight when the game first came out. And then I played for a little bit. And then I just like, So like in April when it first came out, a couple of my friends showed it to me. I played for a little bit. I was like, whatever. And then I think at that time I was playing something else. Right, and then I came back for the first Halloween update that they had with Green Goblin, and then I kept playing ever since then. So I came back in October and give it a second try, and then I was like, you know what, this is not too bad, and here I am 10 plus years later, you know. What's the difference between penetration with barrier, shield, and penetration with super armor, barrier, and all other effects? Huh? What do you mean? Hey yo, what's up, Big Ron? Give me an example of what you're talking about with penetration. I'm stuck with Venom in Black Swan 55. Does your Venom have a brilliant? You're gonna probably need that. And also you need somebody to crack the shield on Black Swan. Or at least that's what I did. So for Black Swan, I had a shield breaker. And I would do a couple rotations with Venom, get him situated where I could get his tier 3, swap someone else in, use them to whittle down the shield, and as soon as the shield breaks, swap Venom back in, pop the tier 3, do a couple rotations. They've made it much easier since then, but yeah, that's how I did it. Did you make the mistake of equipping random CTPs on your favorite characters? My first tier 4 was Iron Man. I probably have. What are your expectations for the anniversary update in terms of game mode changes? I would like to see something for Shadowland. You know? I would like to see them revitalize Shadowland. Yo, what's good, Jake? Fam, I finally got to put my hands on somebody only for my co-workers to say, nope, we got this. This guy. Yeah. Rod, if you don't chill, you literally just got back to work, bro. Bro, I spent like 10 million gold to get my blue sword from +4 to +5. I hate that system. Yeah, I hate the sword system too. It's my least favorite. All of the swords I have, I got from Mingos. Every single one of them. Do I have spot on my friends list? I'll check. Wayne Clark. I'm pretty sure I have you on my free-to-play account, you know. I'll check and see if I can remove anybody. I have a mighty rage on Venom with anti-Venom and Taskmaster. You mean Agent Venom and Taskmaster? Do you have a Liberation on AV and an Insight on Taskmaster? I would use AV as the shield breaker for the Black Swan clear. Do you have a sword video? I got my 13-year-old playing. I have a watching your videos all the time. That's crazy. I think I have 2 videos on swords. But the sword system, man, it's so annoying to get swords built up past like +4. It's really, really annoying. Fam, dude swung at me, so I got ragdolled. Yeah, hold on. So I ragdoll this dumbass. No, this guy, bro. Bro, you know what? Don't do it, Rod. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. People are crazy, bro. That man might see you later on and crash out. Like, listen, y'all are in the States. I'm just saying. Bro might see you later and crash out. Self-defense, he don't... Listen, when you hurt a man's pride, it don't matter. He might see you another day and you don't see him. You don't remember him. He remembers you. You know what I'm saying? Hatred lasts a long time. He see you and then he just... You know what I'm saying? Crash out. I get it. He swung at you first. Self-defense. It's justified. But listen, when you hurt somebody's pride, they don't care about fighting fair at that point. Especially if he's in front of a large crowd. Nobody's trying to fight fist fight these days, bro. That's all I'm saying. He go home, you know, he get that thing, and then he see you later. You don't see him, he see you. You know, that's the end of your chapter. So, and you can't say I keep my head on a swivel 24/7 because you might be out with your kids, your grandkids, your family, and you see somebody over there in the corner looking at you, and you're like, why is this guy looking at me? He looked familiar. I don't remember him though. He remembers you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. What are the counters against Kang team and TBA? To be honest, the best counter for Kang and TBA is Kang. My Sentry can sometimes get a win. Also, my Null can sometimes get a win. 3-shot, 1 dead. Oh boy. Rod, stay safe, my brother. Best counter is Molecule Man. Wait, people using Molecule Man? That's crazy. I would love to see a Molecule Man tier 4 though. Ghost, don't kill nothing. Don't let nothing die. Call the law. I agree with that. Let the police do what they do, man. You going to the county tonight? Oh, man. They should do more stuff with instinct. Henceforth, I agree. I agree. Tomorrow will be my first day back at UBS. I promise you I'm about to hate life, this guy. If they added Galactus with Silver Surfer uniform, Terrax, Airwalker, and Firelord, just the roster will be a banger. I use Silver Surfer versus Kang. Loses most of the time, but will get the win sometimes. That's the unpredictable nature of Reflect. To be honest, you're gonna lose 99% of the time because Kang is not really that susceptible to Reflect. That means That would be tier 5 adding instinct and other different things for each character. I can't believe it's an option now. Ghost, you done confessed on these streams. You know the fans already watching him. Don't kill me, bro. Don't kill me. You know what that made me think of? Like back in the day, when they were coming up with the whole church system. That's probably how they got rid of a lot of crime before they had cameras and shit. People would go to the priest and confess their sins. And then the priest would just go to the police or the Pinkertons and just be like, so-and-so just killed 20 people. And then all of a sudden, 2 days later, the cop's like, we found evidence that so-and-so killed so-and-so. Come to find out, the priest is an informant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can honestly see that working. You know? Take a bite out of crime using the church system. How many runs do you usually get on this day? 37 to 39? A Secret Santa, but is confessing secrets? So I got a joke for y'all, man. What's the difference between a religion and a cult? Y'all know the difference? With a cult, the guy who started the shit knows it's a lie, but he's alive. With a religion, the guy who started the shit, he's dead. So all that remains are believers. Don't kill me. All of you religious people, don't come for me, bro. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Please be an offensive joke. Please be an offensive joke. Please. Yeah. That's all I'm saying, bro. If it's a religion, the guy who started the shit is dead. If it's a cult, the guy who started the shit is alive. He knows it's a lie, but only he knows. That's all I'm saying. My dad would probably be so upset. Because he like a deacon and shit. Or at least he... I think he still is. I don't know. I grew up in the church, but I'm not a church goer. I'm not like a church person no more, bro. Like, I am not a fan of organized religion. Hey, yo. The cop thing, though? Them cult leaders be doing crazy shit? Oh, yeah. Banging all the chicks and drinking Kool-Aid. They be doing some crazy shit. That's probably why back in the day they said they made it so that all these guys can't bang the chicks. Like the Pope, the pastors, the priests, all that. You know how many freaking pastors I've seen banging people's wives and shit, bro? Because they the one that talk to God, right? Like if you go to church and you feel like you a sinner and your life ain't going right, and the pastor has the power to connect you to the highest power, you want to connect to the pastor. So you just slide him some box and he gonna give you the Holy Spirit. Hey, yo. Hey, I got the right to make fun of Christianity. I grew up in the church. I went to church for all of my young life. You know what I'm saying? So I can make fun of the religion that I was a part of, bro. But as I got older, developed some critical thinking skills, and I realized like a lot of this shit don't make sense. I'm like, I'm out of here, bro. And I think like a lot of these things are my thoughts are offensive. You know, my thoughts are offensive, so sometimes I keep them to myself. But I think organized religion is a giant scam. That's not to say I don't believe in like a God, but I don't believe in the concept of God that they've gave or sold to us. You know, about this all-powerful, all-knowing, all-good person. I got a question for y'all to ponder, right? Right? If God is all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-good, why the fuck is the world such a fucked up place, bro? That's all I gotta say. Because you can't be all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-good and allow so much evil to exist. You can be all-powerful and all-knowing, but you wouldn't be all-good. Because if you were all-good, you would get rid of a lot of the evil. So either you're all-knowing, but not all-powerful, or you're all-powerful, all-knowing, and just don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all three things cannot be true. That's all I'm saying. It's all about the concept of free will, I guess. Nah. That's like saying I got my children, right? I got two kids, and I see them over there. They beating the shit out of each other. They killing each other. And I'm gonna say, I love my children, but go ahead and fight to the death, man. Whichever one of y'all live, whichever one of y'all live, that's great. Come on, man. Like, as a person with kids, I can honestly say, if I see my two children beating the shit out of each other, I'm gonna have to step in. You know? And then people be like, oh, if one dies, then they come back to me. But in the process of them dying, they're suffering. You know what I'm saying? They're literally suffering. So you're saying I should let them suffer because of free will, you know? And then they come back to me, and then they get this grand reward that was not even told to them by me, but told to them by somebody else on behalf of me. It's actually crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. I don't know. I don't know. As I get older and I get to thinking, a lot of shit just don't make sense, bro. Beast. Wanna need clarification. 90%, 90 HP, 60 defense, 90 all attack, or 100 all attack, 70 to 80% HP, 60% defense. What's your individual physical and energy attack? You can't compare God to Father. Different concept? The hell I can't? What do you mean I can't compare God to Father? R.I.P. to Chuck Norris, man. I grew up on that guy. That guy's a national treasure. One of the only guys that like I grew up watching that didn't end up being like a weirdo. And I'm saying that man didn't have no like crazy scandals that came up, nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That man was a national treasure, man. If God destroys evil, we blame God for kill. If God doesn't destroy evil, we complain God doesn't care. I just think he must create us like robots. This guy, bro. Listen, man. If God exists, come talk to me, man. I got a lot of questions for you, partner. Come talk to me, bro. We got a lot of questions. Me and you? Me and you? Me and you? Got a lot of... we got a lot of questions that you need to, we need answers, bro. Come to the front of the congregation, because we need to talk. Like, what do you mean? Don't talk to me through no other man. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, I don't think we're here by chance. I definitely think something or someone put us here. But I think the concept of God that we understand, or that was been sold to us, is just it's a man-made concept. That's it. This is the difference between believe and disbelieve in God. This is our faith and test in life. Here's the thing. When you say something like believe, to believe is not to know, right? To believe is to hope. And that's the thing about, because human beings fear death and fear the unknown, they make up things. That's it. You know? That's literally what humans do. It's what we do. We fear the unknown. We fear death. So we make up shit and try to prove it. And then they say, oh, trust me, bro. Believe me, bro. When you believe things, you believe it because you don't know it to be true or false. You just believe it. It's like if I say my name is Owen, I know my name is Owen. You know? But a lot of people don't say, I know God is real. They say, I believe God is real. I think God is real. Like, because you can't prove it. There's nothing you can do to prove it. Come on now. And again, I'm not saying he's not there. Or she or whoever not there. I'm just saying there is nothing you can do to prove it. Everything we know is coming from a book or several books from people from back in the day when motherfuckers couldn't even read. Motherfuckers didn't even know 2 + 2. Come on now. Like, shit's coming from thousands and thousands of years ago when most of the population was illiterate. Like, what are we talking about? This is not the channel for that, but like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're trying to use critical thinking, facts, and reasoning for shit that was made up for way back in the day when motherfuckers didn't even. Come on. Hey, man. I know I'm about to piss off a lot of people, especially on a Sunday. Y'all probably going to church, all kinds of shit, bro. Again, if you can believe what you can believe, then I can believe what I can believe, right? That's just how it is, right? Do you know how long Latin's been around? Come on now. Do you know? Do you know? Or do you know what they tell you? None of us know for sure. We're just going based on shit that was passed on. You gonna tell your kids one above all from comics is the real God? Nah. What the hell? Bro, I'm gonna tell my kids all this shit is make-believe. Don't take it personal, guys. Don't take it personal. Don't be offended. It's all just a conversation. And if you're the kind of person to get offended because people disagree with you, then I think that's the real problem, because you want to live in an echo chamber where everybody believes the same thing as you. And that's what I find with a lot of like religious people, which my family, super religious, right? But a lot of them want to live in like this echo chamber where if you question anything, then it's like a crazy thing. Like, oh my God, you're this. So I'm just like, all right, whatever, man. Believe what you believe. Don't question anything. Blindly follow. Drink the Kool-Aid. And if there's poison in it, then, you know, it's cool, bro. Your kid is crashing out? Your kid is crashing out. Dog is peeing on the floor. Chaos is happening up here. So let the dog out. Alright, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go see what my kid is doing. Bro, you Muslim, so you believe in Allah, huh? I grew up Christian. Actually, I have a lot of friends that are Muslim. I don't believe in any one God or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that something or someone put us here, but that's about all that I believe. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in organized religion. I think it's divisive and it's weaponized. That's it. You know? But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love y'all. Thanks for popping. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate y'all. Ignore everything that I said about religion if it hurts your feelings. You know, believe in the Trinity and Allah and, you know, Jehovah and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's great. If it helps you feel better, be a better person, then I'm happy, you know? That's that's the one thing I will say about religion, right? There's some teachings in there that helps you when it doesn't get taken to the extreme. It's supposed to guide you to be a better human being. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to all them books for that. But there's some crazy shit in there, and there's some evil shit that all these religious people have done and still continue to do. But there's extremists in everything, right? So, anyways, man, I'm out of here. Peace.